It was a lot of things that I had wanted in my life, but it was up to me to start taking those chances on myself. And I'm far from where I want to be in life. But every day that I wake, I know that it's a reason. So I think that's what pushed me. It took for me to take a chance with myself and take a risk with myself and put myself out there. I was so used to being in one environment and in a box for a long time. I was in a dark place for a long time. No self-belief, relationships not working out, friendships not working out. It was just me. I cried a lot of nights. I overthinked a lot too, to the point that I thought I wasn't gonna make it physically. Having panic attacks, heart racing, starting to believe out of the doubt and out of the lies. I was starting to believe out of the lies that I was telling myself, until I just said, forget it, and started to look at the truth and the true meaning of my life. Everything that I've been through, everything that I go through in life, I don't know how I get up every day and continue to still be me and still continue to smile and inspire a lot of people in my life, make a lot of people day. I wonder if those people ever think that do I go through things, or how I feel when I leave a presence. Only God know what I feel when I'm alone. It be these moments right here when I'm sitting by myself, where my mind just race. And I just try to speak a lot of positivity to the ears that's meant to hear it. Because just to let y'all know that y'all not alone, and we all go through things, we all feel different emotions throughout the day. I go through a lot of highs and lows in my life. One moment I'm happy, I'm giddy, witty, then in a snap of a finger, then I'm muted. I don't want to talk because I'm deep in my thoughts. I'm just thinking about a lot of things, thinking about everything that I've been through. I know that feeling to have nothing. I know that feeling to have nobody there to talk to. Get to the point that you want to start making imaginary friends. Sometimes I wonder why I don't fit in so much, or why it's hard to relate to me. I wonder what do people think when they see me, see the real me, the pure me. I never plan to bring out anybody's insecurities, or never plan on reflecting a mirror on people to the point that they feel like it needs to be competition, or I never want nobody to feel like they beneath me. But it's just that I work so hard to get to where I am in life right now, even though I'm far from perfect and I'm far from the progress that's needed. I never plan to bring out anybody insecurities on themselves. And I think that's what gets to me the most in life. Because if people was in my shoes and they actually knew everything that it took for me to be the person that I am today and had this type of calmness to myself, to be honest, I really strongly don't think nobody will last a day in my shoes. I feel like nobody wouldn't even walk a mile in my shoes with everything that I've been through, all the obstacles that I had to face in my life. I think back on everything, man. Just want to say that I'm grateful for where I am right now, even though I'm far, very far, but near my true potential and my true progress, my destination. Sometimes it's hard when you want to upgrade your life and be a better you. There's a lot of people that probably never face their darkness or never face challenges. I was told to never run from a challenge because it was put in your route for a reason. It was put in your lane for a reason. And everybody's life journey different. So I can't be the one to judge nobody for what it is in life and what they choose to do because every walk different and it's for a true meaning to yourself. I ain't mean to be venting this long, but sometimes I really sit back and reflect. And I just think about all the possibilities that I have and other people have. Man, I just want to just show somebody out there that whatever y'all want to do in y'all life, it's up to y'all to make the first step. This Valentine's Day weekend, I went to go find peace. And it felt kind of good, you know. I ain't know what was on the other side of that. I ain't know how everything was gonna plan out, but just went with the flow. Something inside of me told me to believe in myself, and that's what I did. At first, I hesitated on all of this, being alone during Valentine's Day. I was gonna stay where I was, but something pushed me to go see something new and get a new, fresh, get a new, fresh breath of air. And it felt good. It did, because I feel like I came home to myself. I came back to my roots, figuring out who I am when I'm all alone. Now I got more belief in myself when I'm alone. And I got more faith in myself being alone. I was codependent on a lot of things in my life. I had to let it go. It was holding me back. As much as I know that a lot of people cared and would have probably been there for me, in certain situations, I had to do this one alone. I had to take this chance on myself alone in order for me to find my true strength in myself. I had to take my own advice. And I'm not getting on here to vent or for nobody to feel sorry, because we all go through growing pains. But it's in these moments right here where we take a risk on ourselves and we trust ourselves to make the progress that's needed to move forward in our life. Because this world is big. It's a lot of things that I didn't see. And I'm gonna be 25 in June. I got kids. I got 2 sons. You know, I want to show them how to believe in themselves before the age that I had to believe in myself. You know, I grew up with I don't want to say I had a hard life because I thank God every day for the parents that I had, the family that I had. But I do want to say that I had a lot of challenges in my life. I had to grow up at a young age, you know, growing up with more than one sibling, you know. So my family, they had to make a way for everybody. And at a young age, I already knew that, man, I can't keep letting them go through this, man. So I had to grow up. And I forgot about my childhood. I still had fun growing up, but that's not the type of mindset that I should have had growing up. Still feel like I shouldn't have to grow up that fast. Being an adult, and I'm just now being a teenager at the time, doing adult things, responsibilities. Now I'm gonna be 25, and I feel like my life reversing in age right now due to everything that I had to push away so young. I'm starting to feel free again, and I'm starting to have that childhood spirit again. But at the end of the day, I can't and I won't regret nothing that happened in my life. Because without everything happening in my life and growing up so fast, learning how to be a man in certain situations on my own, it taught me a lot. And it taught me a lot about patience, and it taught me a lot about having courage. It takes a lot of courage in life in order for you to want to make progress and want the best for you and others around you. Sometimes I just feel like that's all I ever needed was encouragement. And I had encouragement, but not the type of encouragement that could have set me up in a better mindset and in a better preparation, I want to say. Sit back and reflect on everything in life. I just thank God that I still got an opportunity to still make progress and find me, find the true me. It was always in me all along. I just needed to be able to reflect on myself I've been through a lot of pain, and I went through a lot of pain alone. Nobody to talk to, nobody to relate to me. That's the reason why I wake up every day, and I never change my spirit. No matter if I'm feeling down or up. If I'm feeling down, I wouldn't even want to communicate with nobody because I strongly believe in it rubbing off on somebody else. And I never want nobody to feel those dark moments until the time right for your journey and their journey. If that made sense. It took me to take chances on myself, take risks on myself in order for me to be who I am right now. And I just want to say, no matter what y'all went through in y'all life and all of the challenges and the dark moments and the tough times, that's what's going to create you. That's what's going to help you guide somebody else out of this. And I look at it like until the day that I'm deceased, I never change who I am. I never change that spirit that I got inside. I never want to change my heart to anything or anybody because that's not me. And I feel like that's not what I'm here on earth to do. I'm not here to put somebody else down. I'm not here to not encourage nobody. I'm not here to put all of my problems on the next person. I'm here to make progress and grow from all of the darkness, grow from all of my pain for my generations to come, to be able to help somebody else save their generations through their pain. I needed to take this risk on myself and get alone and get in a new environment in order for me to expand my mind and really figure out what life means to me and what life really about.